So I would like to go over your quiz, and I've decided to give you guys another quiz as a retest because a lot of your grades were not very good. So let's take a look. All right, so the first question was a simple interest question. And so you just had to plug in to the formula I equals PRT. Hold on just a minute. All right, so how much interest would you earn on a $1,500 investment at 7% for 3 years? So $1,500, 7%. So to change this to a decimal, you move it 2 places to the left. So this would be 0.07 times 3. And you should have gotten $13.50. All right, the second question. What would your future value of an account be if you started $300 at 4% for 8 months? So it says future value. So you use your future value formula, which is P1 plus R over N. P plus 1 RT, All right, and the problem with this one that a lot of you messed up is it gives you your time is 8 months. Well, time is always out of years, so this should have been 8 over 12 because there's 12 months in a year. Your rate was 4%, so that'd be 0.04 plus 1, and your principal was $300. And when you did that, you should have gotten 308 is your answer for that one. Okay. Number 3 says, what would the final amount be for $4,000 compounding quarterly at 3% for 2 years? So that was the compound formula, which is this one. Your percent was 4,000, your principal is 4,000, your rate is 3%, it says 0.03, and it says compounded quarterly, so that means 4 times a year, and then 4, and it was for 2 years. So when you plug this in the calculator, you should have done this first, then this, then to this power, then multiplied by this, and you should have gotten $4,246.40. Number 4, if you deposited $500 in a bank account, 6% interest, how much interest will the deposit earn in 4 years using simple interest? So it tells you which formula. You're depositing $500, 6% interest for 4 years, and you should have gotten $120. Number 5, a new Apple computer costs $1,235. If you take out an add-on loan for 3 years at an annual interest of 12%, what would be your monthly payment? So you know add-on loan is always P plus I divided by N, which is your monthly. So the first thing you have to know is your interest, and that is your 1235 times your 0.12 times 3, and you get 404.6. And so then you add that to your P, which is 1, 2, 3, 5, and 3 years is how many months? Well, it would be 36 months, right? So divide by 36, and you should end up with 46.66 as your answer for number 5. Number 6 was using unpaid balance method to determine your credit card bill this month. If the annual interest rate on your card is 16%, Your unpaid balance at the beginning of last month was $550. Since then, you have purchased a purse for $150 and sent a payment in for $200. So, first thing you do is have to find the interest on your credit card. So you would do your $550 times your 0.16, and we're doing it for monthly. So that's 1 month out of a year. So it would be that. So your credit card interest is this right here. So you take your previous month's balance plus your interest plus anything you have spent, which was purse, which is $150, and then you subtract your payment, which was $200, and you should end up with 507.33. Number 7, what would be the final amount compounded monthly? So you're going to use the compound. So 651 plus your rate was 0.065 over your N is compounded monthly, so that's 12. And then 12 times 3. Again, you'll do this first, then you add that, then you do this, then you do this last, and you should get 789.54. And then the last question is another add-on, so you have to do your interest first. So 875 times 0.13, and it's 1.5 years. So 1.5, you get 170.625. So you take your 875 plus your 170, and 1.5 years would be 18 months. And so you end up with $58.09 as your answer. And that is it. So now you guys, I want you to follow this. I'm going to post a retest, and I will take the highest of the 2 grades. Thanks.